Good morning. We're just getting set up. Okay, well, I hear kitties crying. I think they're hungry. So even though we don't have anybody watching yet, you could watch later. Good morning. Oh my goodness, good morning, everybody. Look at all the good little poop poops you did because you're fully litter trained now. I love it. Good little poop poops. Good little poop poops. Okay, let me get your food station all set up. Hang on 1 second. Okay. Hang on 1 second. We got to get your food station set up. Hang on. Hang on. Okay, let's see if we can do this quickly. Let's come over here to the food station. And what we do is first we have this awesome tub so we could see them. It's tall enough they're not going to climb out. We learned our lesson before. And we line it with newspaper and then put some paper towel there for softness and to keep their feet cleaner. And we start with this is what we do. We have leftovers from yesterday. That's not going to stay in there. That's just to show you. We're going to have this bowl in here. Oh, wait a minute. We forgot a bowl. We mix certain things. Milk replacer because they're now off a bottle. Kitten food. I already have the milk replacer mixed with warm water and shaken up generously. And then churro because some of the babies, they can't eat the heavy food yet. So we're doing our own little mixture so that they're getting all the good nutrition and all the kittens will be fed together. And I forgot one bowl. I don't know how I did that. No, I didn't. It's right there. What am I thinking? We're all set. Okay, so we'll show you how we do this. Put this to the side for now. Kittens are waiting, kittens are waiting, kittens are waiting. Okay, so since we have this leftover from yesterday, what I did is I literally just put the leftovers in a plastic bag and then put this whole thing in the refrigerator to keep it, oh no, to keep it good. That doesn't matter. We're not using that for anything anyways. What I was going to explain to you is we put hot water in this bowl, the food in the bag, and set it in there to warm it up because obviously if this is in the refrigerator, it's going to be cold. So this is just like a double boiler thing, like you're just warming up the food. So we're going to start with that. But we need 2 bowls, so we're going to mix all these together. And meanwhile, I'm going to get this out of the way because this should not be in here and this should not be wet. So that was my mistake. And I'll be right back. Meanwhile, I will let you see the kittens waiting for the grub. That's my chair. And here's the little kittens waiting for the grub. Okay. I'll be right back, little guys. I just got to put this away. And I promise I'll be right back. Okay, so this, by the way, is a rescue tote that I made. Oopsie, what's happening? Orientation. They didn't like that. YouTube didn't like me changing that, so hang on. Orientation locked, rotate device back. What happened? We don't know. I'm rotating device back. How do you want me to do that, YouTube? Oh my gosh, I don't know what's happening right now. I don't know what's happening right now. It wants me to orientate something. I don't know. This way? What do you want me to do, YouTube? Kittens are hungry and waiting, YouTube. Come on now. Where is this orientation thing? Right here? Destination is locked. Okay. I don't know how to rotate this, guys. Kittens are hungry and waiting, YouTube. We don't have time for this. I'm looking for a rotate button, but it says it's locked. Rotate device back. I didn't do anything, YouTube. Well, I hope y'all could see this. I don't know if you can. It's telling me it's locked. Kitties are waiting. Can you let me know if you're seeing this or not? Because it's telling me that the screen is not in the right position. Orientation is locked. Rotate device back. I didn't do anything, honey. All right, well, that may blow up our video, but that's okay. We have to, I was showing you the totes, and that's what screwed me up. So I made this enormous rescue bin, which was originally for a goose rescue, but it works out great for a lot of different purposes, including these kittens. So, all right, there we go. Back to the kittens. I don't know if we're recording or not because YouTube is giving me a hard time. Okay, babies, I'm coming. I know. I got to mix your food, though. Look at how good you are with the litter boxes, my little faces. You are, and I know you're so hungry, and your eyes look so much better. Okay, let me go mix your foodie poo and see what's going on over here. Maybe the screen will bounce back. Maybe, just maybe, the screen will bounce back. I have no idea if you could see this or not, or what's going on, but sorry about this. I don't know. All right, well, I'm taking, whether or not you could see this, I'm moving the screen and nothing's happening. Okay, I'm going back to mixing their food before they scream their fancy little heads off. Okay, let me get some more paper in here because I don't want them to be, those little babies to be wet. This should not be in here because I've already showed you what I'm doing with that. These 2 things will need to be in here for now. And this. And this can come out. This is too wet. And this will go over here for their little mouths. All right, and look at it. We've got the newspaper wet already, which probably isn't bad because it'll keep their feet clean. Maybe that's not such a bad idea. All right, let me put that back in here. No, that's bad. Okay. All right, so now we're going to go on with the mixing. This should not be in the way. Things got thrown around here. I hope you guys could see this because it's telling me orientation is locked, rotate device back. I don't know what's happening. So, Kitten Authority, kitten food, wet, always wet. This is from yesterday. This is warm. Kitten milk replacer. So we're going to add some of this to this. Add some of this to this. You know what we're going to do? Actually, let me do this first. Let me transfer some of this over here so it's all even. Yeah, that's good. That's good. All right. That might be a bit much I put in there. Okay. Some of this good kitten stuff. And you'll notice that of the 3 kittens, one needs it more soupy than the other. The other's more viable and eats it thicker. So I fluctuate between the 3 of them. I was feeding them with a bottle for a while. But as you can see, one of them chewed the tip off. So, but that was, I was feeding them with the bottle for about 5 days, maybe 6. Slowly weaning them off. Let's see if this is going to be enough for the 2 of them. And they usually, believe it or not, you don't just feed them once and done. They will eat, they'll come over here, they'll take breaks, they'll come back. This happened 8 times yesterday just in their dinner. So you have to be patient with them. It sounds like these critters are getting out of that rescue bin. I hope not. All right, I didn't mix any churro in with this yet, but I'm going to wait because they may like this enough. We'll see. So this one's a little bit thicker, and this one's a little bit more soupier. So the oldest one will probably eat out of there. But you know what? I want to make sure they have enough because I don't want to have to add more and remix. So we got the milk replacer, we got the kitten food. We didn't put the cherry in. You know what? That'll extend it in case it's not enough. So, maybe a little more. You'll see now. And it's okay that if I do too much because, again, I could just put this in the refrigerator. So, you know what? That's good. I think I will do all this. Because then I won't have to mix it all later. So that'll be fine. All right. All right, that'll save me time later. That will save me time later. I might as well do it all. Might as well. So this will definitely be more than what they need. And I'll just do the refrigerator method and then warm it up in that warm water later. So this is pretty good. These guys will need a little bit more of this. Milk replacer. So I'm basically weaning them off a bottle. All right. I keep the spoon there. This could get put away. They don't use it anymore. This could go here. This I'm going to put away so they don't get it dirty. And same with this. And this could get put away. And now I'm going to go get the little babies. And let's see if anybody's watching. And I don't know about this screen lock. Maybe it didn't even record anything. Who knows? You can see the live kittens. Oh, thank you so much for responding. Okay, I'm going back to get them now, and check this out. Hey, Maxie, come here. Maxie is, oh, sorry about that. Maxie is, was watching them. Hi, guys. Are you ready? Are you ready, my little muffins? You are? Okay. This one is Mooney. But you know what? Mooney has to go last because Mooney is very demanding and gets everything. So what we do is we take the weakest, the little baby first, and we give the little baby first dibs. Don't we? Yeah. So make sure you get everything you need. And here's Maxie coming to make sure the little kitties are okay. You see that, Maxie? Whoopsie. Yeah, Maxie's coming to make sure the little kitties are okay. Right, Maxie? Because he hears them screaming. All right, let's go over here. Let's bring little kitty over here. Come on. Come on. Let's bring little kitty. Oh, look at the rest of them waiting. Okay, let's go. Come on, Maxie. Yeah, there we go. And there's our little box of stuff to carry everything in. Okay, we're going to put you in there first and straighten out this crazy camera situation. I'm stuck. I'm stuck. Oh my God, I'm stuck. I don't know how this happened. Oh, so sorry about that. I can't get in here now. Terrific. Why did this work before and it's not working now? I don't understand. Come on. All right. I think that's good. Little baby's getting his digs first. All right, let's get the other guys. Hi, babies. Hi, babies. See, this is why we let the little guy go first. Because the big guy will go for everything. This is the medium guy. He's the middle kid. He's the middle sibling. Who's the middle sibling? Who's the middle? You don't want to face this way. He wants his food so bad. Okay, ready? You can go next. There we go. No, going this way. Going this way. There we go. Okay, can you still see the screen? Thank you for everybody for joining. Hi, boy. Okay. Oh, he's a good boy. He's climbing my shoulder. He's a good boy. He's a good boy. This is little Mooney. I believe she's a girl. And I'd love to keep her, but unfortunately, my cats are not having any more cats in this house. Oh, I need to get you off my back, Mooney. Come here, Mooney. We have one lost cat. Where's the kitten, Maxie? I can't reach her. Oh my gosh. Mooney, come here. Okay, I don't know if you can see this, but I got a kitten on my back, and I can't get her off. Kitten, come here. Oh my God. Oh, come here, kitty. Oh, I gotcha. Okay. Okay, here we go. This is Mooney. And why do we call? You'll find out why her name is Mooney in a little bit. But we got to get her little siblings. This is Mooney. I know, Moonsters. We got to get her, let the little siblings in there eating first for a little bit. Because Mooney is the most demanding. He's the first at everything. He's the first at accomplishing litter training. They're completely litter trained, by the way, as you will see in a minute. In fact, maybe I should show you that now and show you how you clean out the litter box. Okay, see, now this one's taking a break, so now I'll let Mooney in there. All right, now I'll let Mooney in there. Watch, he'll run right to it. Oh, no! Oh, no X-rated movies here. Go on. No. Oh, there's a little poop there. Let me get that. Let me get the little piece of poop. Okay, honey, go in this one because your brother's in that one. Thank you. All right, somebody pooped already. Yay. even though they're pooping in their litter box, which is great, but when you gotta go, you gotta go. Okay, now that I picked up poop, I'm going to wash my hands. You guys watch the kitties and let me know how they're doing. So this is the baby. This is the middle one. These are two tiger striped, silver striped kitties. You gotta wipe your mouth, I know, I see. And then that is the oldest one. I call the oldest, the most durable, the hardiest. Oh, good, baby's trying to go in there. That doesn't happen too often because usually nobody will let baby in there, which is why I let baby go first. Yeah. Well, I was gonna wash. Oh, I got baby. So a friend of mine donated these. Thank God. I was literally going through a roll of paper towel every single day, and she said, "Hey, you know what?" And using like I keep like a thing of water on the side and dipping the paper towels in there. And she said, "Hey, there's these like organic baby wipes that are safe for babies, so they should be safe for kittens." So I've been using these. And so I'm just going to use them on myself. Thank God I got another package. Thank you, Andrea, for your generous donation. And if you're interested in donating anything, there is a Kitty Wish Amazon list in the description below. And Amazon will just send them right to our address. So praise God for that. Yay! All right. So, because we do this all on our own. I've been rescuing kittens or animals or birds, geese, you name it, for a lifetime. So, you know, whenever you turn around, there's always another rescue to be had. So, somebody asked about donations yesterday, and I'm not, you know, I don't receive finances from anybody. I'm not an organized rescue group, except for by myself. So, yeah, I created an Amazon wish list a few days ago, and put the necessities on there, and you know, put some cheaper items on there, more expensive items on there, because this is an expensive little gig. Let me tell you something. So, just a package of these, which go in one sitting, is $1.48 times 3 sittings, plus, you know, one of these, which was $2 on sale in one sitting, plus this, which was, I believe, $13, and these, you know, which, praise God, were donated, and of course, endless paper towels. So, yeah, definitely a roll a day we were going through. So, any help is appreciated, but if you can't, I'm just happy that you're watching this video, because watching this video supports these kids, because eventually this channel could be monetized, and then that'll help. May take a few years, but I'm just happy to be doing this and showing people how to feed kittens, how to care for kittens, methods and procedures, because you know what? I learned along the way. I was scared to death of my kitten when I got my kitten when he was born in my backyard, because I didn't know what to do with him. And now I'm experienced enough where I could share my experiences with you. Hey, little baby. And hopefully you'll learn something too. And that's why I have this channel, to educate others as well as I educate myself. It's raining outside. Holy smokes. Okay. You need face wipings? You do, but I know you're just going to go back in. That's okay. We'll wipe your little face anyways. I know, little baby. So then we just take out, you know, one of the organic wipes. We wipe their little faces. We gently wipe their little paws. And their back feet. Now, you see this hot mess down here? I'm just going to add a paper towel to it so that it keeps stay clean and keep their feet clean as they're coming and going. Because this one's going to go back in there. She's already ready to go back in there. But as you can see, these two are busy. This one will probably take a break in a minute and come over here, and then I can let the baby back in. Right, babies? Yeah? Maybe we'll get a little closer up look here. Yeah, we'll get a little closer down in there for you guys. Baby, are you going to go back in? Come on, baby. I know. I know you're still hungry with the baby face. I know. Okay, let's go back in. Go over that one. See now, Mooney, the oldest, is taking a break. And he is a hot mess. This one always looks like this. So we're just going to wipe his little face. He's always in the muck. Look at that. Ooh, okay, you're so dirty. Let me hang on. You're so dirty. Ooh, you're so dirty. All right. Ugh. All right, little Mooney face. It's all over your face, kitten. And then we take... I know. And then we take a dry rag because we don't want to keep kittens wet. And we wipe them off. And in case you missed this live event with these kittens, see how much water and yuck is in there? You could always come back and watch this later. Hi, baby face. Oh, you're shaking a widows. Yes. And that won't, they'll all eventually go back in. Okay, we're out of these officially. Thank you, Andrea. I got to open another pack. Thank God you gave us 2. All right, let me get that there. Open these ones. And these ones are, okay, baby wipes, fragrance-free, non-allergenic, formulated with plant-derived ingredients. Nice. Formulated without parabens, phthalates, artificial dyes, and fragrances. All right, great. Certified organic. Awesome. Thank you, Andrea. Ooh, we love it. All right, little baby face. Oh, let's get you. Let's get you, little baby face. Come on. All right, good. I know. I know. I'll dry you off. Okay, you're just going to go back in anyways, but we still got to keep you dry. Okay. Okay. How do we get... All right, we'll just stick that one there. That's probably better, right? Yeah, that's better. I'm just reading your comments now because I didn't have time to obviously review them before. Thank you so much for Sea Monster for telling me you can see the kittens with all the crazy YouTube orientation problems. I appreciate that so much. And I'm trying to comment back, but I actually don't know how. I hit your comment to respond, but I'm new at this, so maybe I'm just not seeing something. And Alaskan Wild Adventures, thank you very much for your little chuckle. And Oh, sea monster. Yes, YouTube. Let the kittens eat. A screen monster. Sea monster. Sea monster. That is really cute. I have, this is really tiny writing and it's hard for me to see. Let me click this little comment button and see what happens. Chat filter, community moderation. Huh. Nope, nothing happens there. What if I hit the plus sign? Start a poll, start a question and answer. No. I just want to respond to your comments, and I don't see a way how to do that. Isn't that interesting? Let me click on one of the comments again. It says, my options are pin message, report, we don't want to do that, or remove, and we definitely don't want to do that. Channel activity, add as moderator. So put user in timeout, no. Hide user on this channel, no. I don't understand how I'm supposed to respond to these comments. I'm so sorry. Well, I guess it's what happens when you're new. Okay, so two of them are obviously now taking a break. And that's the middle child. This is the baby. This is the oldest. I just call this one baby because he's the baby. I know. And that's the middle child because that is the middle child. These two, that is definitely a boy. That is a very voluptuous boy, I might add. This is what we do it, baby. His little Peter is as small as he is. And then baby Mooney is a girl who I would love to keep, but my other two cats will not allow it. My other two rescue cats, I should say. One upstairs was rescued from the streets of Niagara Falls 3.5 years ago and has been with us ever since. We were looking to rehome her, find a really good elderly person with her because she doesn't like any other animals. But we never found anybody, so we ended up falling in love with her, and she's been here for actually almost going on 4 years. And then I have my cat that was born as a kitten along with 6 others in my backyard, and when my husband died, so he's been here for 8 years, obviously, and obviously a rescue since he was born in my backyard. All these are rescues. These 3 were literally rescued running around on the streets with no mama around, no other siblings that we know of. They were born underneath a house. I think what happened is the mama took off, or something happened to the mama, and they came out crying, looking for the mama. And then my neighbor had found them, and of course she came knocking to my door, because all the kitties come to my door. All the kitties come to my door. Yes, they do. I don't know, I guess once you rescue them once, everybody knows, and they come knocking at your door. So this is not our first rodeo. Hey, baby, you guys look so cute, don't you? Yes, you do. Should we get in a little closer? Well, look at your little faces. Let's get in a little closer. Oh, my goodness. Look at those pretty little faces. Oh, my goodness. How cute are these faces? Yes, they are. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. The cute little faces. Yes. Oh. And now they'll all take a break. Oh, nope. See, one's going back. One's going back. There we go. See how this works? So that's why, I think it's important to show this video because you can't just feed them and they walk away and you think they're done. Please do not think that they're done. They take breaks and they go back. How many times have you seen this one back in here already? I haven't been counting because I've been filming this video, but that's at least 3 that I've seen with her. I think I've seen at least 3 with him and probably 3 with this one already. So, and again, last night at dinner, it happened 8 times. And then I'll show you what I do near around the time when they're ending. I will leave them in here, wipe all their faces and stuff. I'll go over to that rescue bin. I will clean out the litter box. I'll clean out their play area. And put new bedding and everything down, put new litter in there. And, looky, looky, looky. Yay, the booties. Yay, the booties. Yes. Little baby booties. Yes. I know, baby booties. Oh, they're cutting off the head of your brother. Let's just move it over here. There we go. Okay. All right. Okay, all right. I know, baby. You want me to clean? If I clean your face, you're just going to go back in. But we should keep you clean. This one didn't get any wipings yet. I know, I know. Okay. Okay. Look at those faces. Oh, my goodness. Look at them, would ya? Look at them faces. Look at them faces. Oh, my goodness. All right, you guys are going to take a break again? Nope, see, Mooney's going back in. You see how this works? This is how this works. Hi, baby. I know. I know, baby. I know. I know, baby. Let them see your little facey. Oh, little baby. I don't want to put him upside down. Just eating that was silly. Okay. I'm going to get another baby wipe over here. You got the cutest little baby face. Oopsie. Baby face. Look at you, Mooney. Oh, to the moon and back with you. Always into stuff. Yeah, my little Mooney. That's how Mooney got her name. To the moon and back. And we thought he was a boy at first. So in the beginning, these children had a very severe suckling problem of each other's genitals, which was, in my opinion, pretty disgusting. But it's pretty normal, especially for kittens that have been abandoned, because they're looking for comfort, and also they think they're suckling on their mommy's TTs. So, but there is a way to correct it, and I got them pretty weaned off of that, pretty well corrected. And if you don't correct it and be consistent with it, it will continue into adulthood. So we don't want that. No, we don't want that. Oh, what a hot mess you are. So the other thing you have to do with little babies like this, they're okay now, but for the first week that I had them, I had to stimulate the bottoms like this so that they will go pee and poo. Because if you don't do that, they'll get blocked up and get really sick, and they could even, well, they just won't be well. You can't let them be blocked up because their mother does that. Their mother does the stimulating of their bottom and their genitals by licking them, and that's how they're able to go to the bathroom. Without you doing that, the stimulation, they'd never be able to go. So, but I have them, they're well set now where they really don't need that anymore. Definitely not Mooney, because Mooney's does everything first. Oh my gosh. What a bunch of slobber kittens. Okay, you, I just saw something about your eye. Let me see your eye. Let me see your eye. Okay. Yeah, you got some, I'm going to put a little drop in there. I think you guys are kind of passing around the eye thing here. Oh, what a smoochy face. All right, let me show you what I do with the eye. I got eye droppers. Mooney had a really bad, not really bad, but it didn't look too good. A little bit of an eye infection or trouble in the beginning. And so I learned what you do is, oh, hang on, I'll grab it. These are just everyday eye drops for adults, people, nothing special. It's been verified by calling a few vets and other rescue groups. So, and it cleared Mooney's eye right up. So this is what's helpful. And then I noticed it seemed to transfer to one of the other kittens, so I put this in one of the other kittens' eyes the other day, and that's cleared up. And now I just noticed one in there. So I'm going to put some drops in, one small little drop, and clear that up for that other kitten. See? Look at that. Mooney's going back. How many times? Somebody keep count. How many times is this? Again, if you're not viewing this live, you could come back at a later time and watch this. Who had the eye one? I think it was you. I think it was you. All right. Let's see. Let me get in over here. Ugh. Okay. Oh, shoot. Maybe I'll even do this. Hang on a second. I know what I'll do. Ugh. Okay. Give me a second while I get set up over here. All right. Hi, Mooney. Hi, Mooney. Get your little face. Good girl. I keep on calling her a boy because I thought she was a boy for the longest time. Okay. Come here, hot stuff. Let me see your eye. I know. Let me see. All right. I know. How about you? Oh, your eyes look really great. Okay. Your eyes look really great. Oh, you're going back in? All right, I'll wait for the eye thing then. Let's see. Okay, can I bring this over where I am? Oh, maybe I can't. Gotta bring it up higher. And then bring it over this way. Yeah, okay, I could do that. All right, so who needs the eye drops? You do. All right, you do, you do, you do. All right. So, doesn't look bad at all, but for precautions, just one quick little drop. Oopsie, we didn't even get it in there, did we? Not at all. Not at all. There we go. One quick little droppy do. One quick little droppy do will do. Okay. Yeah. And now you'll be quick to feeling better real soon, won't you? Mwah! Yes, you will. All right, so let's see. Well, we got this little baby here. Is this the baby? Yes. This is the baby. Oh my goodness, somebody's been suckling on you. Okay, this is not good. See, this is why you have to wean them off of the whole suckling thing. I obviously was nap time and I was sleeping while they were put away, so this is not good. That's not good. Somebody was suckling on that. So this is a boy. I believe there's tutus in there. I don't know. I don't see the tutus, but this is not good. This one never looks like that. So let me do some soothing here for you. My poor little peepee. Somebody was nippling on your peepee. Oh, you poor shing. Let's cool that off. Yes, let's get that cool. Oh, you poor thing. Yes, you poor thing. Oh, whoopsie. I gotta make sure. Oh, sorry about that. All right, I was trying to see if it was in the shot, but I can't see. Poor thing, baby. I know. Your little tutu is on fire. Oh, my goodness. Here. Whoopsie. Oh, honey, your little tutu must be sore. That's not good. We'll keep an eye on that. That's the first time I've ever seen it that inflamed. And then they got little poo-poos on their tails. You got to keep clean. And I find it best just to sit there and hold it so it'll dissolve it. And you might have to sit there for a while. But you don't want to pull on it. You don't want to, like, pull on it, you know. Just get it wet and let it sit there. See, we're getting poo-poo off of there. Oh. You got to keep them clean. Oh, he's squirming on me. Tito Squirmer. That one just is so crusted on there. Even though I clean them every day, this has been on there since day one. I'm just getting a little off at a time. And then, of course, don't wipe their faces with the tissue you will wipe their butt with. All right, this is concerning. We're going to keep an eye on that. That is very concerning. No more nibbling on your siblings. Let's see what your other sibling looks like. The one that's voluptuous. All right. Okay. Let's get the other sibling. Oh, Mooney? Mooney, you want to come out? Let's look at your pee-pee. Let's look at your whole apparatus. Yeah? Let's look at you. Oh, my God, you have a full belly. Holy smokes. All right, let me look at your tutu. So again, this is how you stimulate them, even though this one doesn't need it anymore because she's litter trained on her own. But this is what mamas would do. They'd be licking their bottoms in order to make them go to the bathroom. I got to see your little tutu, honey. Let me see. You're fine. Your tutu's fine. And yeah, you certainly do look like a girl. You certainly do look like a girl. Yes. Okay, your tutu's good. Sorry to put you upside down, sweetie. All right, middleman. Come here, middle kitty. And yes, you can pick them up like this. Okay. Just like their mama would. So I hope you're learning something today, because I've learned an awful lot about caring for kittens and cats and geese, and other animals. So I'll share that information with you. Once I learn, I will educate. Okay, your tutu looks fine. Let's see. Let me see. Let me see your little tutu. This is, again, how you would stimulate the little damp cloth. And you do that for a while, and then, you know, you'd have like a dry napkin underneath you, and they would literally go right in the napkin. You usually do that when they're much younger. Even just a week ago, I was doing this. So, and you can see we got some crusties and whatnot going on. Let me see what your tutu looks like. So, your tutu looks just fine, and you were the voluptuous one. Okay, so you're definitely a boy. That's definitely a boy. All right. Oh, wait, baby. You go back. You got to keep an eye on the baby regarding his little tutu. Yeah. Oh, my poor little baby and your tutu. Oh, that is so big, honey. Oh, I shall we, baby. We keep an eye on your little tutu, okay? Yeah, we keep an eye on your little tutus. Oh, your little baby boy. Yeah, she's such a nice little baby. Look at your feeties. You're all dirty. You only got to keep better care of your little feeties. Yes. Oh, my goodness. Oh. This one absolutely loves to be held just like this. As a matter of fact, no matter what this kid's needs are, if you just hold this cat like this, in fact, if you hold him like this, he'll fall asleep in your arms. It's hilarious. Watch this. He'll just... Well, okay, maybe not now. Maybe he's getting bigger, but he just loves this, being held like this. This is his thing. This is his thing, and he's the baby. Yes, he's the baby. You got a clumper on your tail, which you still can't get off. Look at this. I might have to cut that off eventually, but this has been on him since he was born. There we go. We got it. We successfully got it. That was not pretty, huh? That was not pretty. But we got it. And the other thing you could do, if there is a real problem and, you know, you can't manage it on your own, like, you know, I don't provide medical, you know, help or anything like, not help, but medical, whatever. So what I would do is I would work through the SPCA or other organizations, and sometimes I would even literally just let them transfer them over to them, and then they would be in their position, and they would the SPCA would take care of any type of medical conditions. Like if it's something I can't handle in my rescue, I definitely have surrendered animals so that their medical needs can be taken care of, because that's expensive. I can't afford all that. So, you know, I don't get any kinds of donations or anything like that. So, not yet anyways. So, yeah, that's the best way. So, you know, like if this was a problem, it's something I couldn't handle and I thought there was a real issue with it, or even like with the other ones, I would have surrendered that animal to the SPCA so it could have gotten the proper medical care. But if I can handle it, then we'll handle it and we'll find homes for you guys, right? And then all the other medical expenses and care would be the responsibility of the new owner. Yep, the new parents. But right now we're just putting this wet cloth on his tutu to soothe it. Yeah, make it feel a little better. Because somebody was gnawing on your little tutu. They sure was. They was gnawing on your little tutu. This baby loves to be held. Mooney, the black one, not at all. Well, no, he does. He likes to cuddle. He's a cuddler. He'll crawl up on your shoulders and stuff. You ready? Your tutu's looking better already. Okay, squirmy. All right, let's put you back and reposition the camera. Oh. Okay. For those of you that are curious, I have this little station over here to my right that I work out of, obviously, and I have a garbage pan to the other side, just to, you know, make it convenient for taking care of these guys. There it is, all my bin of stuff. And hi, whoopsie. Hi, honey. Whoopsie. Hi, Mooney. You're a little wet, honey. This one stays wet for longer than the other ones for some reason. He's harder to keep dry. Aren't you, Mooney? Yeah, it's harder to keep dry. I keep on calling you he because I thought you were a boy all this time. Yeah. All right, so now this one, I'll just put it over here to keep them a little cleaner because we know they'll go back in. Now, also, what I do at this point is I still have some leftover milk replacer, Similac, if you will. Or I just, I'll just go in here and stir it a little bit. Mix it up. This one's got enough. This one could use a little bit more. And again, that's the kitten milk replacer. And you just sort of create their own food. Right? Yeah. All right, now while I'm doing that, while these guys are resting, I'm going to show you how I leave these guys in here in a safe place in this little bin. Yep, they're all nice and safe in here. I keep them in here while I go do something else. Hang on, let me adjust this camera here. There we go. And I'm going to take you with me and show you what I do. Okay. So we're going to take the garbage can with us and show you what we're going to do. Okay, garbage can comes over here. All my supplies. Okay. Okay, so come with me while these guys are resting. And I will show you. Oh, if I can get this camera out of here. All right. Come with me this way. And we will show you. There's Maxie looking out the door. We will show you what we do over here. Okay. Here we're back to the rescue bin. Okay. And again, this is the rescue bin that I created. It's pretty extremely large. This is the garbage bin I have off to the side because I'll show you what I'm going to do with that in a minute. And, all right. So this is what we do. This is their little PlayStation. I know it's probably a little dark in here. Let me put this down. There we go. So they have a little play area in here. They have their litter blocks, which you could see. They are fully litter trained. They're using. You do not see. Get in here a little closer. Maybe not. Okay, so you do not see any poop or shit in here. Here's some toys. I created these out of toilet paper rolls. I literally just put this up on, you know what, I'm going to show you what I do. Let me lift this up. I'm going to show you what I do in entirety so you can see this whole process. See how tall this bin is? All right, so hang on one poopty-doopty minute. All right, so let's see. Is this up high enough? Yeah, it's as high as it goes. Okay. Okay, let me back this up a little. I don't know if this is all in here. Shoot. Okay, so just so I could show you up here, what I do is I take all their little toys out and I put them up here. They love this stuff. Again, this was made from a toilet paper roll. Little balls, dollar store, easy cheap. Oh, this little cute guy came from the pet shop. And then this little guy. Okay, so now you could see, let me reposition this now again back over here. So I keep them all on the top right there while I'm cleaning the bin out. So we keep this clean. And then what I do, send you back down here. You can see that there's only a couple pieces and they may or may not have pooped in there. I don't see any pee in there. So they may have just dragged it from there over there. But anyways, mostly all the litter's in here. So they're nearly fully litter trained. And this has only been 4 weeks. So I literally just wrap this up. This is so easy. And look at, see, there's no pee in there. So they definitely did not go there. And I throw this in the garbage next door. And what I do is I'm going to get rid of this one too. I layer the newspapers so that there's a ton of newspapers under there. Instead of adding, I just lift them up. So there's tons layered there. It's just easier to do it that way. Layer your whole thing first, then put your litter box in, and then you could just pull the stuff up and add only if needed. But it's just so much easier doing it this way. Years and years and years of taking care of rescues and puppies and kittens. Layer all your stuff real thick first, whatever you got, and then just pull up like you just saw me do, rather than keep on laying down. Now, occasionally, when you get to a certain point, you might have to do that, but starting out making your job easier. Okay, so now before we add anything more to there, we're just going to clean out the litter box. Look at this. These kittens are so good, and the litter box is literally, the garbage is literally right here, which I'm probably going to make a mess because the camera's in the way. Yep. See, I just made a mess because the camera's in the way. I have to do something else with the garbage can. This is not working. I didn't think that was going to work. All right, I got to move this operation. So now, just because I made a mess, I'm going to have to get rid of this because I don't want them to think that's a... If you have any litter here, they're going to think it's a litter box. So just pick this up. See what I mean? You just have to pick it up instead of adding to it. In fact, I don't even have to throw this out. I could just throw the litter out and put that back down. Oh, there's more there. Okay. See how I layered? All right. Put it down. And now clean this out. And then I'll show you what I do after that as well. Okay. There we go. The garbage can close. And in she goes. And you definitely have to keep a kitty litter box cleaned every single day because cats are very clean and they hate dirty. Now with these kittens, I clean them out in between their feedings, so that's a different story. I just don't want this to spill over to the side. Come on, guys, I'm not getting everything here. Hey, if you got a better method of cleaning out kitty litters, let me know. I'm not opposed to learning new things. If you got a special method that works for you, great. Oh, and by the way, you never want to cover or buy a covered kitty litter box because cats do not, they like to see the surroundings and they need to feel safe all the time. So that looks pretty good. There's just a little tutu there. That's not bad. Okay. So let me put this away. And then what I do, I used to have a blanket in there. No more. I took that blanket out. I've had to replace blankets with poop on it 3 times. So we don't do that anymore. It's all level because they were having a hard time climbing up the mountain on the blanket too. You could see other videos like that if you scroll through my playlist, my kittens playlist. So again, with the paper towels, we go through like a roll a day. I put this here on top so it's softer, like a blanket. Of course, when they get older, you could have their own little cat bed and stuff like that. But this is a different story because this is training and these are kitties and you got to keep everything clean. So that's what we do there. And then when we're done with that, we throw the play toys back in this clean area. They love them. Okay. That's why we keep them conveniently up here. And we're going to go back to the kitties in the feeding zone. And actually, I just took a peek and they look like they're napping already. So let's go back over here. Okay. All right. Say hello to Maxie. Just keeping an eye on everybody. Say hello, Maxie. Our little supplies section. And back to the kitties over here. Yay! Okay, so you can see that they're napping. Get closer there. And they've eaten a whole bunch of food. And I think they're done. So that was probably about 7 rounds that they went back and forth between taking a rest and eating. But I'm going to have to wake them up since they're obviously done now. And put them in their clean zone in their little, where the litter boxes is, and then do the same clean out thing over here once I get them out over into their box. So let's go. Oh, I hate to wake them. I hate to wake the little beaners. Oh, thank you for saying they're so cute, Shimo. They are 4 weeks old. 4 weeks old. Oh, I really hate to wake them, you know. Maybe I should just let them sit there for a little bit. No, because if they have to go potty, I want them in their litter box. So we're going to move them. Mooney, I'm sorry, honey. I gotta take you right now. I know. Let's go, Mooney. Come on. Gonna put you in your clean little house now. Oh, if I can get this camera out of here, so sorry. Okay, trying to do everything at once here. Here's the little rescue bin. Little thing is huge. Look at the size of this thing. Look at the size of the rescue bin. Okay, she's all clean now. So we're gonna put Mooney in here. Yeah, there you go, Moonsters. Okay, we're gonna go with the rest of them. This is the little baby. Mooney, I know you're gonna go potty in a minute. That's why I brought you in here. Because I know you'll go potty, Mooney. I know you will. Okay. And this one's sleeping so nicely. Mwah. This one's sleeping so nicely. This is the middle guy. Okay. And now we'll probably end up watching them go pee-pee. See? See that? Whew. Okay, so now that was an hour. That was just over an hour, hour and 8 minutes that it took for us to do all this. So you can see the work that's involved. And now they'll have some playtime. To be honest, they'd probably go back and finish that food. But, no, they were sleeping, so we're good with that. And you could stay and watch if you'd like, but they're either going to go back to napping, they're going to do some playtime, or they're going to use a litter box. But you should always keep their environment clean and safe. Very important. Thank you, everybody who's watching. I appreciate it. And thank you to all those who are coming back later to watch, who have not watched live. And inquiring, asking questions, and getting answers, hopefully. Yeah, I think they're going to go back and snooze right now. Sorry about the busy neighborhood noise. Now, hello, hi Shimu. I wish I could comment back. I was saying earlier that I don't see a way to respond to comments, and I'm so sorry about that. Um, yeah, it won't let me respond to comments. I don't know why. I apologize. I will be able to do it later, but for now, I have no idea why I'm not allowed to respond back. But I'm glad you could hear me. If you could hear me, say hello. Thank you very much. Oh, and this is me. Here I am, wearing my little kitty outfit and caring for the kitties. Hovering, standing over the kitties right now. This is actually a big cage for my other rescue cat, the one I told you that was rescued from Niagara Falls. Ironically, happenstancingly happened to just so happened to be in the shot, which I think is kind of funny. So here we go with that. And hello, everybody. This is me, and I will flip back to the kitty cats. There they go. Okay, they're sleeping. So we're going to call this a day. And we're going to go back over here for a minute and show you our cleanup of their food bin. Where is this? I have this in the other room. I'll be right back. Excuse me a minute. Okay, so since these little peeps are taking a little snoozer nap here, I'm going to take you back over here if I can. And I'm going to show you how I keep things clean and organized, because once they're asleep, I know you think you're going to be off the hook. Haha, you're not off the hook just yet. Come with me. All right. So I can get unhooked over here. All right, come with me. Come with me to the workstation over here. There's our garbage can. There's our supplies. And back over to this nasty little bin over here. It's not nasty. It's just has been a little licked and blah, blah, blah. So before you let yourself get any rest, and yes, you should take some rest. And previous to all this, I was using gloves. I would suggest that too, but I'm just used to it now, so it's just easier without the gloves. And I love handling the kittens without gloves. So what we do is, before we clean up this mess, we have, remember I said we repackage what's left over so nothing goes to waste and put it in the refrigerator. So what I do is, I have put 2 of these away before, but it's just easier to go in one bag. So what I do is I just take the rest of one and I combine it all together. And then I'll wash that. I'll also wash this carrier thing. But in the meantime, I will put this in a little baggie, put it in the refrigerator for later, and then about a half an hour or so before they're ready to eat, I will take this out of the refrigerator and put it in a bowl of hot or very warm water within the bag and sit it in the water to bring this up to at least room temperature. So okay, that's what we'll do with this. We will put this aside for now to put this in the refrigerator. And I will take this out and I will clean this, bring it to the sink. And meanwhile, we will clean all this out. Now, normally I just take, look at, I need to change all the newspapers as well. So see, it's just an easy fold and grab. And then now we're left with the empty bin. You see how nice this is, this bin, how convenient it is. It's got high sides, clear, see-through. It's just the perfect container for a feeding station for kittens. And since this is empty, there's still some crummies and stuff left. So we take some vinegar, which is the only thing I use to clean anything in my house. Perfect cleaner. You don't need to buy those chemical sprays. It's a waste. Buy your own bottle. This is perfect. And then we're just going to wipe that out with some more paper towels, of course. And, oh, of course, we're out of paper towels. So that's why we have our little rescue kitty wish list from Amazon if you want to help us out with anything. If not, don't feel bad. Don't feel like you need to. That's just not necessary. Just watching the channel, watching the videos eventually will help, because if your channel gets monetized, then, you know, you will be able to raise some funds eventually. After probably a few months would be great, but it usually takes years. My other channel, I've been at it for 4 years and I'm still not monetized yet. So it does take some time, but watching the videos and getting educated is the most important thing. I watch YouTube videos all the time to educate myself. I call it YouTube University. So see, there's all this gook that's left, even though I emptied that all out. And again, you want to keep a clean environment for kitty cats. Very important for any animals. I mean, would you want to be in a dirty environment? I wouldn't want to be. So, all right. Lo and behold, we should buy stock in the paper towel company. So here's some more paper towels. And we'll do a double cleaning, get this dry, because you don't want to add anything to it while it's wet. See, there's still gunk I'm getting in here. Look at that. You thought it was cleaned out, didn't you? Nope. It's usually cleaner than that. But okay, let me go get some newspapers. I'll start with this. So now I'm preparing this bin for the second feeding, which would be lunchtime. And then don't forget we have dinner. But this is how we prepare. Hang on, let me grab some newspapers. And if you go to your nearest convenience store, I've learned over the past couple days, I've learned this before, but I forgot about it, that they discard the old newspapers, like day-old newspapers. So that's one resource how to get newspapers. You know what? I think I'm just going to go like this. And pray for the best. No. No, we don't just pray for the best. We do the best we can with everything we do. Make sure that's lined generously good on all sides so that you don't have to clean up as much like we just did a minute ago. It's a lot easier when it's fully covered. So, okay. And then from there, we take some more paper towels, 3 of them, and we line them like that. so their paws stay nice and clean and it's soft for them. And actually I'm going to do this one this way because we could always layer it later. And then once the bowl is cleaned, we put the bowl back in there. Okay, meanwhile, some of you are saying, do we really need to see that? Well, maybe some people did. You never know. You don't know how. Sometimes this is a good tip and trick for people that don't know. I mean, I've never done this before, so I'm learning along the way. No, I mean, before I ever did it, which was years ago, I never knew. So I have learned along the way, and I'm just sharing these tips and tricks with you and my education. So meanwhile, let's go back to the kitties, and I will put you on the kitty cam. And if they're still sleeping, then I will end the video shortly. But meanwhile, let's go back over to the kitty cam. See, there's our, again, all our supplies and our little setup. I got a chair here so I could sit and put them on a pillow on my lap like you've seen before. So this works. And we got our mascot over here, of course. Oh, where is he? He's gone. All right, Maxie must have went in the other room. All right, so let's go back over to the kitties. Oh, look at that. They're sleeping like little angels. Okay. And no, they didn't go poop yet in their litter box. No, they didn't. But there you go. They're just sleeping like little bunny rabbits now. Yeah. Little baby bunny rabbits. Whoopsie. Again, you could, so I drilled all those holes with a hole saw. This is our rescue bin. Thanks so much for watching. Mommy time. Mommy time now. Give myself some water. Clean myself. Okay, so I stand corrected. This has been an hour and 23 minutes transaction because you can't forget about all the cleanup afterwards. You have to include that in the caretaking. So, yeah, hour and a half. Sometimes it takes 2 hours, but between an hour and a half and 2 hours. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you guys. And we are looking for homes for these guys. If you'd like to fill out an application, you could go to the Next Door site under my Joanne Grace account, and there's a posting there. Send us a message through there or through my Facebook account, Joanne's Inspirations, just like my other YouTube channel, Joanne's Inspirations. And you can send me a message through there, and I will send you an application if you're interested in adopting any of these loved ones. And in lieu of any adoption fees, we just require that you would purchase the amenities for the kittens, show proof of that, of course. And because ultimately we just want these kittens taken care of, that's what's important to us. If anybody randomly happens to come by and buy items off the Amazon wish list, or anything like that, that's nice too. That's great. That would be fine. But as far as adopting, we want you to be financially responsible for very good food, not junk food, good, healthy, nutritional food, and of course, necessary vet visits should something arise. Spading, neutering is important when they're about 5 or 6 months old. I wouldn't go any earlier than that. And yeah, please just take care of your cats and your animals. And that's all we ask. Just put that money towards the purchase of a cat tower, or and you know, things, toys, things, good, important, wet food, healthy wet food. Those things are important to us, and we hope they're important to you. So, yeah, put your money towards the kitten or cats. And we'll see you in another live or online when we post some more videos. Thanks so much for watching. We're going to end the video now.